of my this episode of Smith is Undefeated. This is the fourth episode of Aaron Smith is Undefeated. Welcome. Welcome back, or just welcome. So, for those who are joining me and when they come back, either way, um, I was talking about current NYC Mayor Adams was officially indicted, and I was waiting for it to come out more of what the actual charges was. That's why I took a break in between, and it's something to eat, check on the family, make sure they're good. So since everybody's resting and napping, I feel I just get this and do what I gotta do. Keep it on the money. Keep it on the money. So it's gonna be from AP News. Basically, it says New York City Mayor Everett Adams, was indicted on charges alleging that he took bribes and illegal campaign contributions from foreign sources. So basically, what to know is he says he won't resign, which obviously I said in the first part of my video. He's stubborn to the core, he's arrogant to the core, so he's not going to do that. And he urged that he will fight the case and defend himself and all that bullshit. He'll continue to be mayor. University Yorkers to wait before making any judgments until he actually presents a defense. So basically, he's saying to everybody, let me get my story straight and let me get everything together so I can bullshit until I figure out what to do next. That's what it seems like. And well, we'll move on here to it. Let's continue to read the article. Prosecutor said that Adams violated public trust. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams says Adams engaged in long-running corruption involving bribes from foreign nationals dating back to nearly a decade. So this is way before he was mayor. He just got elected 3 years ago. So this is way before that, according to Attorney Damian Williams. Williams also said that the investigation continues and more people will be held accountable. No wonder why everybody's resigning. Now it makes sense. They ain't willing to go down with the ship. They already just told. We already spoke that. And the mayor is under a microscope. The indictment caps off weeks of extraordinary few weeks. An extraordinary few weeks in New York City as federal investigators have honed in on a circle, Adams Inner Circle, producing a drumbeat of raids, subpoenas, and pilot resurrections. There is one new update. Oh yeah, he did this news conference because that's what his thing. He'd love to be on TV, love to show his face. He says at a news conference, Adrian Adams, Speaker of the New York City Council and a fellow Democrat, no relation, said he has begun considering potential removal from office. She said people charged with crimes are presumed innocent and have the right to defend themselves. But she added, asked the mayor to seriously consider whether full attention can be given to our New Yorkers who need our government to be sound and stable. Basically, everybody's playing both sides and trying to, be coy about this. And nobody has the balls to basically be like, you know what, wrong is wrong. But I will agree that, you're guilty and proven innocent. That's just what it is. But it looked like it's pretty concrete, cut and dry. So yeah, they've been investigating him for over a decade. That's 10 years. So that's 2014. That's his name. So this is way before the city was mayor. I think he was. Um, Brooklyn Borough president before then, and captain of the I can't say the state police, captain of the transit police. Yeah, probably taking fare beaters money into from that, back in the day when it was easy to hop the train. The turnstiles were lower, and some older stations or those who live in the city had that slow wooden uh, turnstile black thing. Yeah, so he was probably skimming that too because I'm happy of the train police. So Speaker Adams, in relation to Mayor Adams, said that they will continue to monitor the situation. So, okay, I'll give them that. I'll give them that. They can't do nothing until something is said and done. If he's been indicted, then he's put up on charges. Then the next thing is he's going to be arrested and he's going to be booked. Uh, it's probably going to be a hearing, and likely it's an indictment. Maybe it's a grand jury. Probably won't do a trial. Uh, he's gonna drag this out for as long as he possibly can because this is what he does. You know, and, I know a lot of you probably like, oh, what's the big deal with him? You got a gripe with him. Uh, Not personally, but I think all New Yorkers can agree that we're tired of this guy. We just want him to go away, and he's had more than enough time to get his stuff together, do right by the city, be a mayor for everybody. And it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to see how, he's supposed to be representing the city and it's like a joke. Like we're a laughing stock, right? In my opinion. And, you can agree to disagree, but however, I think that's just what the case is. And me personally, I just like, this is kind of bad timing for Kamala and the Democrats too. It probably won't affect her. May or may not. It really not. But it looks bad. You know, a mayor of one of your top cities in the country, a fairly blue city, mostly historically, New York State has been Democratic historically in many elections. We've had maybe, okay, the last Republican mayor was Bloomberg, and he became an independent. He ran 3 times, won 3 times. The last Republican governor was Patek. That was back in the 90s. And I believe we had Spitzer. We all know what happened there. Then we had Cuomo. We all know what happened there. And then now we have Hochul. Hopeful. Sound like he's spitting something out. I'm trying not to be too loud. Uh, Rest of it in the room. So, uh, maybe he probably doesn't. It doesn't look good for them. And when you're an elected official, you're even more under the microscope. That's why I can't get no politics. First of all, my mouth won't stop, and I'm praying on that too. We told the Lord about that, and get records. And most of them, I'm just not being considered. I'm being considered basically my family and myself. God most important, and sometimes just not with it. Most of the time, it's not with it. So honestly, I just really believe that in my heart of hearts that he's done unless he finds a way out of this or he's pursuing innocent, but it doesn't look good for him. Come on, like you're not doing well when in the public eye right now. This is not looking good for black and brown people in a position of power. And I'm not going to pull a race card, but you know, we need to do better. If we're in these positions of power, we need to do better. That's all. That's not necessarily against the wall when it comes to certain things. We have to do a little bit more, a little more effort, be a little bit more careful. It's just what it is. Yeah, it's fucked up. It is what it is. Gotta work smarter, not harder. Clearly, so I will be monitoring this as it develops. But it seems like it's going to be a while before anything happens. But I think if conviction and conviction last in the year, I think it's December 31st will be his last day as mayor, maybe a little sooner. But he's going to do it as much as he can. But governor hopefully has the power to remove him or suspend him. He is his boss. I said that earlier. So, you know, it's been a clean shame. And all the people that defend him, okay, as things come out and continue to show light to a person who you thought was better, something that you thought was okay, and he was able to do the job, righteously able to do this job. However, we found out that's more likely not the case. And it seems to be that it's the Legion to Grander because he started to act like Trump too. It's a scam, it's a hoax on the applicant figure against him. I mean, I was going to say it on record on the complaint. They're both equally guilty. One was already convicted. Either way makes sense. And you can take that as like any way you feel like. Just do throw out federal charges for anybody. I see online too. Oh, Biden is um, using the DOJ to take it, have it work what they need, all this other stuff. That may very well be the case, but here's your proof. and must not be in your basement huffing paint about with concrete facts. That's the problem that everyone has. Like, even as I read this stuff, this is basically what's booked to me. So I have to take that, that context and find out from my perspective, take something from that and make my own thoughts on it. And but this is basically what it is. They're stating their case that this man, the mayor, Adams, did all this shit. So he has to defend himself. And he has to prove that he was innocent. But it's not looking good. You know, it's not a black issue. It's not a even being a man issue. This guy was basically got his hands caught in the jar way too much, and he stole the jar. And then when he got caught, he smashed it, but didn't clean it up. So now what? Not necessarily related, but kind of. You got Diddy out there in Philly and locked up and open, downtown. I guess Adams is going to have to, you have to make room for him. But he's basically cellmates with another guy, with Sam and Brian Fragman, Bateman Fragman. Let's check that out. Let's see what his deal is. Diddy plans to testify in sex trafficking case. Why would he do that? So anyway, and another thing is either you know you're innocent or you're crazy as fuck to defend yourself and to testify on your own behalf. You obviously must know something, or you basically just like fucking I'm going on down shit. It's either way. Sam, Sam, Sam Bateman Freed. Sam Bateman Freed. Yeah, I heard that name before. Diddy now cellmates with Sam Bateman Freed, who is the founder of FTX. He's currently spending 40 and 50 years in prison for current cryptocurrency crimes that is described as an historic fraud. So they're both at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, which is in a dormitory style. They're obviously not in jail and pop because of their status, obviously. Um, and is in the same section as the other group of other inmates, according to a person familiar with the living arrangements. Spokesman for the Bureau of Prisons told the Times the agency does not provide information about conditions of confinement, including housing assignments or internal security practices for any particular incarcerated individual. The hip hop mogul 54 was indicted on grand jury charges, that several felony charges ending in months long speculation surrounding federal raids conducted on two of his properties. So he's got company. Imagine such sharing a cell with Diddy. I rather Go to General Cup. Take my chances with that. So, so we got all this shit going on with too high profile. Um, yeah, black people, African Americans, but then, like I said, that's usually the case because these people are in a position of power or have a position of power where they should know better. It is what it is. Any positive news? The Mets are still in it, but they might get washed out in Atlanta. It's right behind them. They don't know what they're going to do with that series because you got this hurricane coming through. And I got family out there down south, so I checked on them. They're okay. They seem all right. So they're ready for it. They're ready for it. That's good news on my end. We're in the city here in New York, and I know that it's raining here. Also known for doing that for the most of the day, really. In all honesty, it's September, it's late September, it's the end of the month. So we usually get that in between weather. It's not like really hot or really not cold. It's you know, damn, uh, chilly, bipolar weather where it's really cold in the morning. It's kind of warm during the day. It's really hot in the afternoon, and then towards the evening it's brick again. So you go through like four seasons. It's always the case. And that'll continue to be the case. That's going to be like that for the next couple of months. I don't think you're going to be seeing any 80-degree weather anymore. That's about done. Maybe 70, 75. We're going to be hearing this crap for a while. So I would like to be the light of it, the light end of it. Put a satirical spin on it. I know it's heavy duty. I understand that a lot of things are going on. And yes, a lot of lies have been ruined for Diddy that he's done, that stuff. He's accused of that. He's also pursued innocent until guilty of court of law. And you're guilty by public opinion anyway, regardless. That's just what it is. And for in court of law, you have to be proven guilty in it. And that everybody knows that. And another problem I have is that, you know, we're supposed to have a sense of humor. We should, we have to. Not everything is funny, but it's funny to somebody. I will always say that. I've been saying it. I mean, I see online that people are just mad about that. Like, oh, you shouldn't joke about Diddy. Why not? Why? Why should you? Nah. Oh, you know, don't joke about rape and saga. I don't, but somebody does. It's not my sense of humor, but hey, somebody thinks it's funny. And unfortunately, not for unfortunately, but it's just what it is. That's what freedom of speech is for. But again, you're guilty about public opinion anyway, and that's what it is. I can say a whole bunch of shit that you don't agree with and you don't like, and I'm gonna say it anyway because that's my right, and it's also your right to disagree with it. So what's the problem? Stop looking for stuff that's not there. And people can joke about stuff. People joke about a whole bunch of things, but until it's about them, until it's about somebody they know, it's like, oh, well, it's not funny. It's that far left woke bullshit. It really it gets me to that point. It was like I'm tired of defending them too. It's like everything is offensive, everything is wrong, everything is offensive. I don't like this. I don't want to do that. I don't think you should do that. Oh, you're gonna do it anyway? But why are you doing it? I'm offended. You should be mad with me. No, it doesn't work like that. It should never work like that. And on the other side, you got these people who basically be like, um, fuck you, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I don't care you. And I don't like rappers at Super Bowl. So I don't like seeing Latino women shake their ass for Super Bowl. I'm like, well, don't watch it. Don't freaking watch it. Both sides are equally petty when it comes to that. Both sides of that are equally it's maddening how it comes off and what they do. And then they have people who think like them, and you get this camaraderie, and you get this whole this whole circle jerk with each other, and then they make and have a good time, and they have a good time with it. As far as I'm concerned, hey, it is what it is. I think they both suck. That's just my opinion. If it's not important, I don't want to hear it. If it's not a thing that I want to deal with, I don't want to hear it. That's just what it is. But like I said, I will definitely be checking this out. Feeling these two stories, these two hot topics. I have no choice. I'm in a city where it's happening, all this stuff going on. So I'm going to hear about it whether I want to or not. So I'm going to do that and check on those, obviously, because I got to make something out of it. Got to make chicken shit out of chicken salad with this. So gonna wrap it up. Uh, Also, definitely check out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The Aaron Smith, Instagram, also the Aaron Smith, and X, formerly known as Twitter, is also the Aaron Smith. On a side note, I have been looking into comedy. I've been trying to check it out. Against my better judgment, I guess. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of going back to like I don't want to do it, but I may want to do it. I'm not sure. I enjoy this, just running my mouth and talking crap, and I'm gonna continue to do that. And it's just a better way of this, having enjoying myself and speaking and talking and in the confines of my home and not have to worry about all that. But maybe I'll do it. Never, you never know. I'll see. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. So until next time, I'll see you next time. This is Aaron Smith. It's Undefeated. Peace.